Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Sabrina and I would love it if you guys would subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about my year of 2016 and also my goals for 2017. This year was a crazy year for me and I'm really excited to look back on it. One thing that I did this year was I kept a notebook, which is right here, of the good things that happened to me in this year. So every time something exciting happened, I wrote it down. I'm obviously not going to be sharing everything that's in this notebook, but I will be sharing the highlights. That's something that I definitely suggest you guys do moving into a new year, because it definitely helps you look back, and a lot of the things in here I don't remember because I don't have a very good memory, so it's really nice to look back and see all the things you've done in a year, and it really makes you feel grateful. And so I suggest doing that. If you haven't started, you should start now. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into my year of 2016. So the first thing that happened to me this year was I got my new wheelchair, and this was exciting because this one fit me a lot better, and also because my other one was falling apart, and so it was really hard for me to be independent because it was broke. And so getting this new wheelchair was new freedom for me. It also fit me a lot better, and so that was a huge exciting thing to kick off this year. Also in January, I was awarded a Presidential's Honor Award for my college. I was one of 34 students in my college to get this award, and it was awarded for, let me look, 3.75 to 3.89 GPA. And so getting this was huge for me because I never cared about my grades before. When I came back to college after my accident, I really started to care about my grades. So getting this was really exciting for me and made me feel really accomplished. Also, at the end of January, I got my first bladder Botox, and I've done a full video on that, so if you guys haven't seen that, I will try to leave it linked below. But this was huge and a life-changing experience for me because I was struggling a lot with my bladder, and I was told that if something didn't happen quick, I was going to go into kidney failure. And so getting this procedure done was huge for me. I've had 2 procedures done now this year, and they've been huge for me, life-changing. And again, I will leave that video linked below if you guys are curious about watching that. In March, I was able to go to Chicago with my sister to a hair show, and there we had a blast. It was really nice to be able to spend time with her and go to a hair show and experience that and get to try all different brands and stuff like that. So that was really exciting for me, and I'm glad I got to go. In May, I also went to Chicago with my friend Allison, and we got to go to some IT Cosmetics events. IT Cosmetics had invited me, and I was able to go, which was exciting because this is my first ever event like that. And so I got to go. I got to meet the IT Cosmetics team. I got to meet Jamie, the founder of IT Cosmetics, and I also got to meet some YouTubers. I got to meet Lex from Made You Look by Lex, and also a lady named Belinda Celine, which I had never heard of her before, but she was so kind. It was so awesome to go and experience and see the team and see new products that they were working on. It was just a really awesome experience, and I'm so glad that I went, and I'm so glad Allison went with me because I had an absolute blast. Also in May, I graduated from college with an associate's degree and a 3.75 GPA. I am so proud of myself for going back to college. It was not something that I wanted to do, to be honest with you, but graduating felt so good. And as you guys know, I'm in a university now to continue my education, but graduating was huge for me. This year, I also celebrated 4 years since my car accident that left me paralyzed, and I think it's important to talk about that and celebrate it because that day did change my life, and I'm so thankful that I'm able to celebrate that. So definitely a milestone for me for sure. This year, I also bought a car and started driving, which was huge for me because this was the first time I've drove since my accident, really. One other time I drove when I was taking my test with hand controls, but other than that, I've only drove one time before this in 4 years. So buying a car and start driving again was huge for me, a huge milestone. I was so scared to start driving at first, but it's been so rewarding and so much freedom. And I don't, like, the other day I was thinking about how lucky I am to have a car and be able to have the freedom that I have again, because I'm just so thankful. It's such a huge relief. This year I also made top 30 of the Pacifica Muse Awards, which was incredible. I love the brand Pacifica, and I love being able to work with them for a short time. I didn't make it past the top 30, but it was still awesome to see everyone in the top 30 being so supportive and so loving of everybody, and just being able to make it in the top 30 in itself was a huge accomplishment for me. I also went to Mexico this year on my first cruise with my sister, her husband, my friend Jake, and my niece Ollie, and then some of our friends. It was an incredible time. Mexico was absolutely beautiful, and I'm so glad I went. I'm so glad I got to experience that, and I'm so glad my sister invited me to do that because it was awesome. If you guys have never been on a cruise before, definitely go. It was such an awesome experience. This year I turned 24, and that's crazy. I sometimes forget how old I am, but this year I celebrated 24 years of living. This year I also also got tattoos, I got new piercings. I feel like I really am starting to find myself as an individual. I feel like that's always going to be something that I'm learning to do, but overall I feel like 2016 was an incredible year for me with huge milestones and things to be celebrated, and I'm really excited to see what 2017 has for me. So getting into my goals for 2017, I separated it into two categories. One is YouTube and one is my personal life, and I feel like I've kept it pretty slim because if I do too many then I'm less likely to reach those milestones and goals for myself. So YouTube, at first I want to hit 10K on this channel. We hit 5,000 this year, which was incredible, and I've been trying to hit 5,000 for a while now, so hitting 10K would be awesome. I'm hoping that I can do it. I also want to start doing monthly giveaways and random giveaways. I love giving back to you guys, but I'm realizing that my giveaway system right now isn't exactly the best, so I'm going to be working out a system. So I'm going to be doing monthly giveaways, and I'm also going to try to do random giveaways that won't be announced. They'll just be thrown into videos. That's my plan right now, but I'll have more information when that goes up because I just have to kind of think about it for a little bit, so I don't exactly know how that's going to work out yet, but I'll make a video announcing how things are going to work when it comes out. Okay, so something that kind of ties into my YouTube and my personal life is I want to start going to events like Generation Beauty. I want to be able to network with other content creators, and I also want to network with brands, but I also think it would be fun to meet you guys, so that's something that I want to do at least one event this year if possible. If I can get it into my budget, I would really like to do that this year. So for my personal, I want to build a stronger savings. Right now I am trying to get money saved back, but I'd like to keep building that, and I'd like to keep a certain amount kept in that savings at all times just for backup. Now that I have a car, it's especially important to have a savings, so I want to keep working on building a stronger savings. I want to travel more this year. I want to explore. I want to do things. That's always something that I try to do, but I never end up doing it, so I'm hoping this year I will be able to finance it and be able to just go and explore. I think that would be amazing. This year I also want to get more tattoos, and I want to be able to start working on my arm a little bit more. That's something that I started working on this past year, but it's something that I want to put more work into in the future. And my last big kind of goal is I want to go cruelty free with my makeup, and I also want to become vegetarian. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and something that I've been researching and working towards right now. And at the start of this year I'm just going to be doing meatless Mondays and eventually start working it in to do like 2 days a week, 3 days a week until eventually it's full time. I feel like this is the best method for me, and I've already started doing meatless Mondays, which is going incredible. So that's my goal right now. It's something that I felt very led to do for a while, so I'm gonna try it, and if it doesn't work out then it doesn't work out, but it's something that I wanted to do for a while, so now's the time. So that was it for this video. I'm super sorry that it's super long, but I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know some of your 2017 goals or something exciting that happened to you in 2016. I love hearing from you guys, so please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!